because in an emergency, preparation can save lives. One important step is knowing who in the team has first aid qualifications. Encouraging colleagues to take first aid course ensures more people are capable of responding effectively. And then another key aspect is awareness of emergency equipment. Everyone should know where the first aid box, fire extinguisher, fire alarm, and emergency exit are located. This knowledge can reduce panic and allow coordinated quick action when something unexpected happens. And finally, caution is essential when dealing with caution is essential when dealing with chemical substances. All chemicals must be stored in designated areas with proper signage, and only trained individuals should handle them. This prevents accident and protects both workers and workplace environment. So, next, what's about your opinion?
Why is it important for employees to have first aid training?
For me, it's important because quick and proper response during emergency can prevent serious injury and even save lives. And without proper training and awareness, people may panic and make wrong decisions.
Thank you. Yeah. Alright. A very good morning to my respected lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Ramesh and now I'll be talking about signage. Basically, what is signage? Signage refers to visual displays such as symbols, signs, and also boards, which can communicate with people where they get a visual about signage. Where do we normally see signage? Signage is commonly used in workplace and publics, which can used to avoid injuries and also accidents in public areas and also workplace. So, according to Occupational Safety and Health, which is OSHA, signage is a very, very important thing at workplace and also public. These can give awareness to employees and also public, such to prevent accidents and injuries. Okay, basically there are many signage as you all know. Okay, basically in workplace there are two types of signage, which is no entry and high voltage. Basically, this signage should be visible, not to keep at the side. So when the signage is visible, so employees will know that the place is ongoing work, so they will not go there. So in addition, this signage can also give awareness where other employees will not enter the site. So without the PPE and everything, so the signage board can give them more awareness where they will not enter. Okay, there is another signage also, which is directional signage. What is a directional signage? Which is exit signs, symbols, and also arrows. Okay, when there is an emergency, without the signage, such a directional signage, will there be any escaping points? Alright, there will not be any escaping points, and also there will be injuries and also accidents. So with these signs, we can prevent accidents and also injuries. So, example, if there is a fire accident in the workplace, the employees could get escape from it very fast with these symbols, so it can also guide them very quickly. So they will know the direction how to go out from the workplace. So this can prevent injuries and accidents. Okay, is there any questions, Nina?
Why is signage considered important in workplace?
In my opinion, signage is very important in workplace because it can prevent accidents and also injuries. So if there are many injuries and accidents in the workplace, the employees will not work in a very good situation. They will be thinking, oh, when will the accident occur again and again? So the workplace will not be safety and no other recruit of juniors will be entering the workplace. So if there are good signage such as header signage and also director signage, there will be lesser of accidents in the workplace.
Alright, thank you Danesh for your points. Today I'm going to talk about my points, which is personal protective equipment, or also known as PPE. PPE is also used to the worker to prevent any hazard at workplace, such as and also to reduce any risk of injuries. According to OSHA, PPE is also help to minimize the exposure to danger and also improve the safety at the workplace. So there is a few equipment that mainly used on the worksite or any industry, which is a helmet which protect the worker from at the head area from any fallen objects which can cause a grave injury. Next is the gloves, so that it can protect the worker's hands from any cuts, burns or any electrical shock. Because as we know, human body is a good conductor for electrical. And next is we have a Google glasses which prevent any dust or any chemical to get into their eyes, which can cause a grave vision damage. And additionally, people at the workplace, usually at the construction site, also wear protective respiratory protective, which is a mask to protect their lungs from any dust or chemical gases to get into their body, because the after effect of this is asthma or even a cancer. And lastly, the worker at the construction site used to wear a high visibility clothes such as a reflector, so that make the workers much more visible, and it also prevent any accidents. So, Aziz, do you have any opinion?
I would like to start my idea.
Yes.
Hi, very good morning. My name is Aziz Ashraf. Good morning to my representative lecturer and all my fellow friends. So today I will explain about my ideas, which is preventive maintenance in electrical industry. So maybe some of us not familiar with the term of preventive maintenance. So let me explain. The preventive maintenance is include into the action in the workplace, which is inspection, testing, and also servicing. According to the Occupation Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, the proper maintenance can help to reduce the costs and help to provide a safer workplace to workers. So I would like to tell about the three methods that I just now tell, which is first is about the inspection. So the inspection is about the we do some analyze in the components, such as have some failure or have some overheating, short circuit and somehow. And number two is about the testing. We do a testing in a component by using the installation material, installation meter, or maybe a multimeter, such as in the incident. I would like say about the incident of when we set the machine to run the operation at 10 volt, but when we do the testing, we observe that the machine is run at the 50 volt. So we can analyze and do come up with some solution. For number three is about the servicing. So servicing that I thought is about the cleaning, which is we do some cleaning in the workplace, such as dust, debris, impurities, and also for the moisture, to avoid from any hazard that occur to the workers there. So I would like to pass to my friends.
Okay, thank you. A very big thank you to Haji Ashraf, and I will keep my discussion very simple as possible. So today, I would like to talk about conducting training and providing awareness in the engineering field. Okay. So first thing first, training refers to the process of developing skill, technical skill and knowledge among the workers, and awareness focus on educating individual about safety practice and potential hazard. So and next, according to the Occupational Safety, Health and Administration, proper training and awareness program help to reduce workplace risk and ensure a safer working environment. Besides that, there's several important things to do in training and awareness. Okay, first thing first is training session are carried out to teach worker to correct procedures, operation, equipment, and safety practice. These activities is to help the workers among the workers to reduce their injury and perform the task properly and safely. Okay, last but not least, awareness programs such as safety talk, toolbox talks, and campaign are conducted to remind workers about the potential hazard and safe behavior at the workplace. Okay, next I would like to ask Han about how important are the PPE in the workplace?
So in my opinion, thank you for the question. In my opinion, PPE is very essential because it is a main point in before we do any other works. Because even though that some people may say that PPE is uncomfortable or even it is not essential, but safety comes first. So PPE may not prevent all kind of accident, but according to NIOSH, PPE act as a last line of defense, which reduce the risk of injuries and the severity of the injuries, and also sometimes it can save people's life. So overall, in my opinion, that PPE should be used accordingly to the manual. So Haziq, how about what makes you so sure about your opinion? Sorry.
So in my pardon, your question?
I'm sorry. My question is that how make you so sure about the preventive maintenance is very important.
So basically, in my understanding, the preventive maintenance is one of the necessary. So we take it serious because we play with the machine. So if we not properly conduct, it will lead to an accident, such as high voltage incidents, some arc, and occur a shock, and it will also lead to a high cost maintenance, such as we know many manufacturing burns out because of the short circuit, the equipment failure, and so on. So I think it play a very vital roles in the preventive maintenance side to help what I say like that, preventive maintenance help to reduce the incident occur at the workplace. So that's my point. So I would like to ask Azrahi, what if training and awareness are not properly be conducted in any workplace, such as in my experience in intern. We also know when we go to internship, some of the company are not provide a good training to us. So what about you?
Okay, I'll give you an example with the two companies. First company is giving the workers a very proper training and very proper awareness. And second company doesn't give anything, doesn't give training and awareness about the workers. So I ask you again, which company have a high injury in case? The first company or the second company?
The first company.
The second company, because the company that doesn't provide the training and awareness. So this, so it is very important for the health, for the life. So it is very important.
Right.
So thank you for your point. So do you have any conclusion for this discussion?
Okay, so I think every safety has their own rules and important. So, but in my opinion, I think first aid readiness is more important because like it can prevent accidents, and of course it can prevent accidents, and it can protect lives, but also can make a workplace environment more safely. So by being prepared, we not only protect lives but also build a responsible and cooperative workplace culture.
Okay, thank you for the discussion.